My name is Christina Meyer. I am part of the Prevention and Education Department at North Point Council as a prevention specialist. Today I would like to share some information with you that you may find helpful in managing the stress in your life. What is stress? We talk about stress often, but it isn't always clear what we're talking about. Our bodies are hardwired to react to stress in ways meant to protect against threats from predators and other aggressors. These threats are rare today, but that doesn't mean that life is free of stress. Everyone experiences stress in some way. Adults, infants, adolescents, even animals. We undoubtedly face multiple demands each day, such as taking on a huge workload, paying the bills, taking care of your family. Your body treats these so-called minor hassles as threats. As a result, you may feel as if you're constantly under attack, but you can fight back. You don't have to let stress control your life. Different things cause stress in different ways for different people. For example, think about waiting in line for a roller coaster. One person may feel very anxious. They may become sweaty. Their heart races. While another person is feeling excitement, anticipation of that rush. When we encounter a perceived threat, your hypothalamus, a tiny region at your brain's base, sets off an alarm system in your body. Through a combination of nerve and hormonal signals, this system prompts your adrenal glands to release a surge of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline increases your heart rate, elevates your blood pressure, and boosts energy supplies. Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, increases sugars or glucose in the bloodstream, enhances your brain's use of glucose, and increases the availability of substances that repair tissues. Cortisol also curbs functions that would be non-essential or detrimental in a fight or flight situation. It alters immune system responses and suppresses the digestive system, the reproductive system, and growth processes. This complex natural alarm system also communicates with the brain's regions that control mood, motivation, and fear. The body's stress response system is usually self-limiting. Once a perceived threat has passed, hormone levels return to normal. As adrenaline and cortisol levels drop, your heart rate and blood pressure return to baseline levels, and other systems resume their regular activities. But when stressors are always present, you constantly feel under attack. That fight or flight reaction stays turned on. The consistent and ongoing increase in heart rate and elevated levels of stress hormones and blood pressure can take a toll on the body. The long-term activation of stress response system and the overexposure to cortisol and other stress hormones that follow can disrupt almost all of your body's processes. This puts you at increased risk of many health problems, including anxiety, depression, digestive problems, headaches, heart disease, sleep problems, weight gain or loss, memory and concentration impairment, just to name a few. That's why it is so important to learn healthy ways to cope with your life stressors. People commonly report stress from work, financial worries, health concerns, relationships, unhealthy diet, and sleeplessness. Stressful events are a fact of life, and you may not be able to change your current situation, but you can take steps to manage the impact these events have on you and learn how to react to stress in a healthy way. It will help you to identify what stresses you and how to take care of yourself physically and emotionally in the face of stressful situations. Let's take a minute to think about the stress in our own lives. Answer these questions. What causes you stress? Is it constant? Do you blame others for your stress? And how do you describe it? Do you describe your stress as coming through as headaches, tension in your body, clenching your jaw, muscle tension in your neck, shoulders, back, loss of appetite or increased appetite, insomnia? Now take a look at the stress scale. Where would you rate yourself? If you're having a difficult time answering any of these questions, it may be beneficial for you to start a stress journal or diary. Take note of your stress and try answering these questions daily. It's important to accept responsibility for the role in creating and maintaining your stress level. Journaling helps you pinpoint the cause of stress in your life. Right now, think of a time you felt stress. What caused that stress? How did you respond? What feelings did you have? And what made you feel better? Using a stress diary can give you insight into how you react to stress and help you to identify the levels of pressure at which you work best. I've added a website if you'd like to take a look at tools for creating your own diary or journal. Other stress management activities that might work for you may include eating a healthier diet and getting regular exercise and plenty of sleep, practicing relaxation techniques such as trying yoga, getting a massage, or learning to meditate, taking time for hobbies such as reading a book, fostering healthy friendships, connecting with others other than through social media, having a sense of humor, volunteering in your community, seeking professional counseling when needed. The rewards for learning to manage stress is peace of mind and perhaps a longer, healthier life. Let's talk more in detail about specific ways to manage stress. Unplugging or disconnecting. One way to start is by turning off technology. In today's technology-driven world, it's easy to feel like we're constantly plugged in, whether we're checking our phones, refreshing our emails, downloading a movie on a laptop. The reality often is that we're surrounded by screens no matter where we look, but there are significantly proven benefits of unplugging from technology too, and sometimes it's useful to remind ourselves of exactly what those benefits are. When we unplug, we're able to give ourselves the time and energy to focus on those things that help us manage the stress levels in our life. So give your brain a break. How many times during the day do you find yourself checking your phone for a mixed text, a notification, messages? Unplugging can help you feel more content with your life, soak up that quiet time, help build real relationships in your life, face to face with people, get the sleep and rest you need, and feel less stressed. Music. The soothing power of music is well established. It has a unique link to our emotions, so it can be an extremely effective stress management tool. Listening to music can have a tremendously relaxing effect on our minds and bodies, especially slow, quiet classical music. This type of music can have beneficial effect on our physiological functions, slowing the pulse and heart rate, lowering blood pressure, and decreasing the levels of stress hormones. Because music preferences vary widely between individuals, only you can decide what you like and what's suitable for each mood. But even if you don't usually listen to classical music, it may be worth giving a try when selecting the most calming music. Try to incorporate music into your busy life by playing it in the car, when you're in the bath or shower. Take portable music with you when you go walking, or put the stereo on instead of the TV while cooking or doing household chores. Singing along, or even shouting along, can also be a great release of tension. Calming music before bedtime promotes peace and relaxation and helps to induce sleep. For many of us, relaxation means zoning out in front of the TV at the end of a stressful day. But this does little to reduce the damaging effects of stress. To effectively combat stress, we need to activate the body's natural relaxation response. When eliciting the relaxation response, your metabolism decreases, your heart beats slower, and your muscles relax. Your breathing becomes slower, and your blood pressure decreases. Your breath is a powerful tool to ease stress and to make you feel less anxious. Some people take short, shallow breaths into their chest. It can make you feel anxious and zap your energy. Some simple breathing exercises can make a big difference if you make them part of your regular routine. And with practice, you'll learn how to take bigger breaths all the way into your belly. Many breathing exercises only take a few minutes. When you have more time, you can do them for 10 or even 20 minutes to get even greater benefits. Let's practice. Take a few deep breaths with me now. Breathe in through your nose. Let your belly fill with air. Breathe out through your mouth. Place one hand on your belly. Place the other hand on your chest. As you breathe in, feel your belly rise. As you breathe out, feel your belly lower. The hand on your belly should move more than the one that's on your chest. Take 3 more full deep breaths. Breathe fully into your belly as it rises and falls with your breath. Continue breathing. While you do deep breathing for relaxation, you may want to use a picture in your mind and a word or a phrase to help you feel more relaxed. A place might be a beach or a mountaintop, or wherever feels like the most comfortable place for you in your mind. Close your eyes if they're open. Breathe in. As you do that, imagine the air is filled with a sense of peace and calm. Try to feel it throughout your body. Fill your abdomen. Try holding for 4 seconds, and then breathe out. While you're doing it, imagine that the air leaves you with your stress and tension. Now use a word or phrase with your breath. As you breathe in, say in your mind, I breathe in peace and calm. Hold that for 4 seconds, and as you breathe out, say in your mind, I breathe out stress and tension. Keep your muscles relaxed, easing any tension in your body. Common places to hold tension are in your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. Release all your muscles now. To help manage your stress, practice being present in the moment. Try not to think too much about the past or into the future, but in the here and now. Also, try creating a checklist. We have here a stress busting checklist recommended on webmd.com. Set priorities. Focus on what is important and let other stuff go. Identify tasks that you can share or delegate and then ask for help. And don't be afraid to say no if you've taken too much on. Set short-term goals and reward yourself when you meet them. Focus on the positive things. Choose to look for the good in others and in yourself. Again, listen to music. Choose tunes that relax or revive you. Talk to a counselor or a friend. Remember that things don't have to be perfect. And take time out for yourself. Each day, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. See how many of these things you can check off your list in the next 30 days. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation and gained helpful tools for your own stress management. For determining if you're experiencing symptoms of a mental health condition, visit Mental Health America and call your doctor. If you or someone you know is in crisis, whether they are considering suicide or not, please call the toll-free lifeline at 800-273-TALK to speak with a trained crisis counselor. This number is available 24/7. You can also visit the National Alliance on Mental Illness Helpline, Monday through Friday. This is for non-emergencies. Again, please, with any further questions, call your healthcare provider. That concludes the North Point Council presentation for stress management. Again, I hope you've enjoyed the presentation and gained helpful tools in your own stress. And remember, it's okay to call a doctor or seek counseling if you need help. Thanks for joining us.